NERDSoul. Late LK at OneYoungsta, holding down, being that street geeking NERDSoul. And what is up, my people? Today we are doing 3 for 5 at OneYoungsta on a special edition because I got my special guest and co-host Avery Evans. What's up, man?
What's good, brother? How's it going? What's going on in them geeky, nerd-soul streets, son?
Well, in these streets,
I got to put my ear to the streets. What's going on?
Well, in these streets, we are here all week, this week at Capitol Ale House, downtown Richmond, holding it down, having a great time with some good food, some good people, and we got some good news to bring you. Starting off with, of course,
what you got?
InHumans is going to get their TV show. And not only are they going to get a TV show, but the first 2 episodes, I believe, are going to be put on IMAX for us to actually see in the theater before the actual show gets rolling.
Whoa. Whoa.
How are you feeling about that, man? How are you feeling about that?
Well, that's new and that's dope. Is this going to be through ABC or is this going to be one of the Netflix deals?
This is going to be on ABC.
Oh, so darn, it won't be as. Well, I don't think InHumans would fall into the street team, the street level hero formula that they got going on over on Netflix. So that fits into it. But that's no offense. I hope they do better than Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because
now I'll say this:
the first season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I was like,
but I've turned around. Have you seen season 2 and 3?
No, I haven't. So I'm just going off of
I'm
season
telling
1.
you, if I could give an award to a TV show for most improved,
Comeback Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Well, no, most improved.
Most improved. Yeah. I would give it to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. the first season, there were like 7 good episodes, maybe 8 good episodes. And I hated the show, and I said I was never going to come back to it. A friend of mine, it's on Netflix now, a friend of mine said, hey, Chris, you know, you guys know Chris,
yes.
Told me, hey, season 2 is much better. Maybe you should check it out. I didn't listen. He said it again. I didn't listen. The third time, I finally listened.
Third time's
I checked
a charm,
out.
huh?
Yeah, third time is a charm. Watched it on Netflix. I love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. now. It's not my favorite show, but I watch it just like I watch The Flash, just like I watch Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those shows that I don't want to miss now. Mm-hmm. I don't know who they probably
like
changed.
Supernatural?
Yeah, they probably changed. They probably changed showrunners or something. But whatever they changed between season 1 and season 2. Is like night and day.
Okay.
Man, it's a much better show.
Coulson still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now with the Ghost Rider, I thought that would be weird, but it's not. It works out well.
I thought about you when I heard about that.
The effects on Robbie Reyes, the way he's portrayed, the way he's written, this show is way better than the first season.
So wait, is Ghost Rider a Latino?
Yes. Robbie Reyes
Is he like that in the comic book?
Yes.
I mean, the original Ghost Rider.
Oh, no, you mean Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze does show up in the comic book of the all-new Ghost Rider, and they do have an interaction. But Robbie Reyes is another Ghost Rider.
Oh.
So I believe there's been 3. I think there's Johnny Blaze, Eli Morrow, I think, and then Robbie Reyes. I think there's a second Ghost Rider in there somewhere.
The all-new diverse Marvel.
But the show is a lot better, and normally, if I was only going off of season 1 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I'd say, you know, don't do this show. But with the way Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has been recently, I'm willing to give this a shot. I think this could do well. I don't know what it's going to do with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know if they're going to break off and completely remove all InHumans from that show.
InHumans start showing up in S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah. So I don't know if they're going to take them all out.
Xena?
I don't know. I don't remember seeing her.
Is she still there too, or is she gone now?
Nah, because I don't remember her being on it at all. I remember
she was on there in season 2 because I caught a couple of episodes of season 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You know, she's a natural blonde, so that might have tricked you.
Yeah, she's not in there now. She's
is
gone.
James Edward Alma still there?
No, he's gone. He's not in the show anymore. I can't tell you.
Deathlock's still there?
Deathlock is somewhere, but we haven't seen him. So he's somewhere around being freed from. See, I
gotta help
can't
me
say anything.
All right, back to InHumans.
Just because he's not on the show doesn't mean the show isn't good. They have other diverse actors.
Yeah, I know.
They got Mac on there. See, I can't tell you because you're not.
I'm giving you grief.
You're not. You can't.
InHumans.
You gotta watch it. But InHumans, I think is fresh. I'm willing to give it a shot. I think this IMAX deal might be really cool. If any of you guys love Game of Thrones, they did the last, I believe, 2 episodes season before last or something like that, and put them on IMAX so people could see them on the big screen, and it went over well. The fans loved it. So I think this is a good shot. I think this is a really good deal for them.
One thing about certain shows, they might have a first show or maybe even a second show. They use that show to kind of work out the kinks. So, for them, they had Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., then Agent Carter. So this might really
Agent
be good.
Carter was really dope.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah.
I mean, Agent Carter was dope. So they probably they got the formula down now.
Yeah. So next up, Kanye Be Trippin. That's your boy.
How you gonna throw that on me? How you gonna throw that on me?
Whenever somebody act up, they your boy. I don't know him no more.
This is the typical human condition here.
Yo, I don't know what it is. Kanye's always been very outspoken. He's always been someone
very
that
confident.
I'm not. I'd say he skews more arrogant than confident. Yeah. But he's never been my type of person. At least the persona that he puts out to the public. But he decided to go on stage. He called out a lot of rappers, a lot of singers, a lot of everybody.
Radio, networks.
He called out the president.
MTV.
And then canceled that show and subsequently canceled the rest of his tour.
Well, did you know that he's in the hospital now?
Well, yeah, I was going to get to, but yeah, you're right. He's been hospitalized. What from a business standpoint, I know Ticketmaster and like Live Nation and all them got to be like, what the?
He had insurance and that'll cover him. Cover him. I don't know about them, but he had insurance for if something happened, it would cover him. And I think it might help compensate for the money.
Yeah, because I don't think he's Ticketmaster giving back all that money. They gotta be pissed. They got to be upset.
I'm gonna come from a different perspective.
All right.
I am by no means a movie star or super famous at all. I don't even think I would want that. Me, I would want to be a low-key millionaire. Like, you see me, you crap on me, but really, I'm probably richer than you'll ever be. I'm cool with that.
Cool.
I'm not looking for the fame or the glory.
All right.
Kanye West has had some very detrimental stuff happen to him. I by no means am I making excuses for him. He got in that accident back in, what was that, like 02 or whatever?
Yeah, something like that.
He might have sustained a TBI, a traumatic brain injury, and never had it.
And never knew.
Checked out, and it's just getting worse.
True.
What's even worse is, if you look at Hollywood, you got all these cats making all this money.
Good point.
But yet they're always getting divorced, getting hooked on drugs, even though that's America in a whole. We're like a doped up country. And then why is people that's millionaires killing themselves in Hollywood?
Well, Dave Chappelle did make a comment about Hollywood does something to people.
So think about it. Kanye West is affected by that even more. His mama and him moved out there. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if he encouraged her. I'm not trying to put no words in Kanye's mouth. His mom had that gastric surgery to lose weight or whatever. Okay. And they told her not to do it. And she did it anyway, and she died.
True.
And probably he helped foot the bill for that, maybe. That probably, ever since then, that's when the real super crazy from Kanye came out.
Because I do think she was kind of like an anchor for him, or like a rock, or someone to keep him level-headed. Centered and grounded. And without that,
so she died. He probably internalized that and blamed himself. Hey, the Kardashians, they get their money. I'll give them props for that. But I'm sorry, the means by which they do that, I'm not down with. I'm not going to get into that. I don't know if that's the best situation to get into when you got certain stuff going on. And here's another thing, too. We're all human beings. His wife had just got held up at gunpoint, held hostage
in France. Only like a month ago.
Yeah. So you just had all that happening. He probably felt like he was on the island. I think you'd be quirking out a little bit too.
Yeah.
And Kanye is very expressive.
He's
sometimes
already
he don't think before he speaks sometimes.
Yeah.
He just say what's on his heart. His feelings, what he feels.
He's very
there.
rambly.
So he's, so yeah, he was tripping, but I feel like it was partially justified. The straw finally broke with him. Now, partially, he's at fault for that, for always having. Not that he want the cameras on himself, but Kanye attention grabbing.
Kanye,
things.
he enjoys that stuff.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's a double-edged sword. I think it all came crash into a head from, and this is what I hope. If Kanye see this or anybody that like Kanye, I am not trying to dog the dude. I'm rooting for the dude. One, brother, go take care of yourself. Get your health back straight. Yeah. Whether it's something mental going on or spiritual. Get yourself straight first.
Word.
Make sure your family, your wife and your daughter is good before you go back to the music and the money. Because, if you end up disintegrating and self-imploding, then you won't be able to make no money and provide for them. And, True. America and people can be cyclical and fickle. They love to build you up to tear you down, and they'll just try to forget about you. So, I got respect for Kanye because his first 3 albums especially, they were doing when I was in college and in grad school, and they brought me joy, and I liked them, and he did something different. Yeah, because that was when
at the time he was a much
starting
different
to
voice.
Become homogenous and cookie cutter. He was on that backpack, different stuff. Yeah, he
I
enjoyed
created a bridge between kind of like
street
Jay-Z and like
Common.
Like Common or something like that. Yeah. He created,
but he made
like
Common mainstream.
Yeah.
But then he went on a whole nother thing. But that's here and there. So I just want the brother to get better. I hope he apologizes to the people he said that stuff and goes and explains himself so he don't burn any bridges.
Yeah.
And then too, he said he put all that money in to try to start the clothing line. He was mad at Nike because they weren't making shoes for the mass market. They were making them real rare. Yeah. Then he went to Adidas and they done the same thing. Do you know a pair of Yeezys retail? I saw a dude wearing them yesterday. Cost $300 and something. And if you get them on the resale side, you're talking about at least $1,000.
Yeah, you're talking the resale because the scalpers out there on like eBay and stuff like that.
Oh, it's horrible.
The game is real out there.
So I'm not gonna knock the dude. I think there's some stuff going on that I think any one of us put in that situation, unless you just really got like the guts of steel,
or you got like a good
support system
around you.
Yeah.
And I think the one that he had, he lost.
Yeah.
And
I think that's caused him to. And then too, I think he self-blamed himself for his mama's death a little bit. I'm not trying to be a predictor.
We don't know, but we're just
I know in that situation
because,
I might do that. You know. And that was his mom's, and so I'm just praying for the brother's comeback, and hopefully he can right the ship. You know what I'm saying? And people gonna talk about him anyway, but that dude went through some real. His wife was held up hostage in a foreign country. He couldn't even fly. By the time he got there, the problem was probably resolved, but it wasn't like he just go right up the street like. She's a transatlantic away, getting held up for her jewels, And
it's. I hope he's able to become a more stable voice from his platform because.
But if you listen to what he said, he was saying some real stuff a little bit. But coming from him because of all his spout offs, it dilutes the message.
The thing with Kanye is. He'll rant and rave and ramble for 10 minutes. He'll make one good point, but the only thing is you got to throw the baby out with the bathwater because he's cursed, he's dissed all these people, he said this, he's F that, F this, said this.
He don't have the answers.
And then he'll say one good point. But then it's like, well, I didn't even get to the point that he made at the 6-minute mark because I was turned off by the 30-second mark. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that he's able to come
See,
back.
because
a lot of people listen
the
to
transcript. I read the transcript. So reading it is different than hearing it.
Yeah, reading it, I read it and I heard it.
See, I read it. I haven't heard it yet. So I
read
what he was saying. He was like, Jay, give me a call. Please give me a call. And then just let you know how much power Jay-Z got. He kept saying twice, yo, don't send them killers after me. Not killers like he's about to send real killers, but don't cut the plug off. Because I think the Breakfast Club did something to offend Jay-Z one time, and they got cut off for a couple of days after that.
Wow. Well,
so
I
think he talked about the behind-the-scenes politics of the award show.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's making up stuff. There's a chance of that, but when he was saying, like, Beyonce said she wouldn't perform unless she won, and they came to him and said something. I don't know. I don't think he would make that.
We never really know, but I just hope that people listen to this guy. Fortunately or unfortunately, people listen to Kanye, and so it would be, especially since he's a young black man, it would be great to get a more stable and coherent message from him, especially with the platform he's got. But hopefully this turns around for the good, because Kanye has been, in my opinion, he's lost. For me, I've lost all credibility regarding him a while back. So hopefully he comes back strong and everything's all good, because mental health is no joke. You know what I'm saying? In the U.S., it is no joke. So, guys, jump down in the comments. Let us know what you think. I hope he comes back strong.
Get well, Conway.
Yeah.
Kanye. I'm not saying. I don't know if he's has mental health, but I think he just is overstressing it. I think it all hit a breaking point for him.
So, next up, we got Shirley Caesar. No, it's just playing. Shirley Caesar has made this crazy comeback with the "You Name It" song.
I don't think she orchestrated that.
No, but she still made a comeback.
Did she have to make a comeback? She just had an album come out this year.
Well, yeah, but the internet brought her back. Because it's like normal people, like people that know gospel.
People that grease.
Yeah.
Potatoes, yams, rams.
It's like beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
Yams, hams, turkey, chicken.
Yo, man, that video. Oh man.
No,
and the funny thing is,
part when the person be like,
yeah. And the funny thing is, like, when you watch the original video that it comes from, it's almost like man, it was almost like it was made to be remixed. It's like you ain't even really had to do nothing but put a drum behind it. Like, it's funny because Shirley Caesar, if you check it out, you can go to You Name It, the letter U, and nameitshirley.com. She's cashing in with t-shirts. She got aprons with the greens, beans, tomatoes. Yo, girl, look, Shirley, get your money. Look, the internet has decided. Who
came up with that originally? That's what I want to know.
It
just popped up last week, and then it just blew up. It popped up almost like the baby joint.
Yeah, it popped up like a week or two ago, and then it's just been wildfire. And it's like,
whoever did that, like, I hope they patented some stuff or what. I don't know if they
well, they can't, because it's like her song. It's just pretty much like a viral joke. You know what I'm saying? But Shirley's, she's cashing in on that joint, getting them t-shirts. So if you want a greens, beans, tomatoes shirt or apron, get your butt over to younameitshirley.com and get them before they sell out.
Go cooking your Thanksgiving dinner.
Man, you're gonna be cooking. Man, people, whenever someone go, because it's gonna be forever now. If you go shopping for groceries, anything, you'd be like, baby, like, I'm married. I'll be like, baby, what you want me to get? She'll be like, we do need milk, but if you don't forget. Yeah. She'll be like, we got milk, but if you could, don't forget to pick up beans, greens, tomatoes. She's like, beans, greens, tomatoes. Like,
you gotta do it.
And the old lady that was like this though, I'm like, man, she is.
No, and the dude was on her shoulder, was going like this.
It was like, it's like, yo, man, she's like an unsung hero of that video, because like she'd be like she was really looking for something. Man,
I watched the whole original song, and then she was telling people to look.
Yeah, she was like, Like, it's like, how they get her on? The cameraman knew. He was like, she probably told him, she was like, look at me, baby, I'm gonna be doing the best looking. And then like, that's one of my old black lady voices. Yes, I say, look at me, baby, I'm gonna be looking. She probably smoked. She was smoking since like about 14, and she was like,
nah, her voice be a little more raspier.
But she was, yo, man, Shirley Caesar, get your money. You gotta do look. Hey, if someone
money, I looked
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, get your extra
residuals?
residual money you ain't even know about. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Everybody making dance moves to it. They even got a vegan version. Vegan version, dog. I haven't seen it, but they got one.
Well, I mean, it's
You
already vegan. It's beans, greens, tomatoes,
He's in the elevator.
potatoes.
He's like, "Oh, you juicing?" And the girl's like, "Yeah." He's like, "What you juicing on?" And she goes, and then they start dancing in the elevator and stuff.
This joint is going to be a part, because you know this is going to be out for a while, because, all right, I'll just say this. We have done it. Now, you know, after we finish doing it, someone else is going to take it.
What do you mean by we?
We made it up and we doing it. And after we finish, you know someone else is going to take it, act like it's brand new.
They're going to put it in the movie. Watch.
It's going to be in a movie.
It's going to be an obscure movie.
It's going to be like,
wait. Tyler Perry might help us out. He'll do it first.
Look, man, if you're on the East Coast.
Tyler Perry had it in the movie. And she'll do it.
Man, look, check it. If you're on the East
I hope
Coast,
the other side don't.
it's going to be on your Food Line commercial. If you're on the West Coast, it's going to be on your Bonds commercial.
Nah, it's going to be your Popeyes commercial with that lady who says she's
like,
from the South.
What sides you got? We got greens, beans, tomatoes. It's like, you name it. You name it. Yo, man, look. Every time I be like, I've seen it all. The internet comes around and like, nope, not even close, bro. Not even close.
You know what got us early this year? Baby. No more. I ain't playing with y'all no more. I'm pulling up on you. I'm pulling up on you.
Man, yo, big shout to the Black Hokage. He just did another video talking about pulling up on people. Black Hokage is so funny, man. Yo, on the real, shouts out to Maryland, Baltimore, all that good stuff. Wish I could come out and see you, man.
All three, y'all.
The next time,
we
gonna have to get up and do a video, because one, Black Hokage is cool. If you're a gamer, if you're into gaming, subscribe to his channel. I'll have the link below. But also, he's just funny. Like the whole, like he'll be like, I'm pulling up on you, and he has like a whole skit behind it. It's animated and everything. Dude's hilarious. Go check it out. But yeah, it's, man, Shirley, man, Baby and Shirley, man.
Chicken.
You name it. All right, so I know this is 3 for 5 at OneYoungsta, and we have knocked out 3. That is right, 3 different topics. But today, we got something special, and we're going to talk about Netflix and Dave Chappelle getting their special on. I'm excited for it. How about you? Man, it's, details are sketchy about exactly what these specials are going to be. Some people are reporting it as stand-up, but I don't think I've read it's confirmed that they're all stand-up. You never know. One could be a stand-up special. One could be something like a Christmas special. So one else could be like a regular episode.
I'm just happy to get some Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
I was there doing his glorious opus of the Chapelle show. And it's untimely early ending.
Unfortunately.
So to see him coming back producing material, I'm just happy.
Yeah, to see him do what is probably the best episode of SNL since like, and when I say best episode, I'm not talking about one skit, because people will jump out and be like, oh, well, what about this skit? Yeah, that was one skit in a whole whack episode. I'm talking about a whole episode of nothing but solid skits to finish. Beside Kate McKinnon's bad singing at the beginning, I ain't forgot about that. Yeah, I said it. Kate McKinnon was in the beginning singing talks about some hallelujah. But I
forgot about that.
Yeah, because it was bad.
Oh, is that like the very beginning?
Yeah, the very beginning.
I missed that part.
Yeah, because it was bad.
I didn't know, for real. I did miss that. I just saw him
Yeah.
His monologue. Come on.
So, like, probably the best SNL show in the last, let's say, 5 to 10 years. Mm-hmm. Like, whole show. I'm not talking about like 2 skits were good or something like that. I'm talking about a whole show. It shows that 1, he still got it. 2, he still got the hunger. Like, cause some people have it, but they don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, I'm still funny, but I'm not interested.
He's a Jedi master, he's Master Yoda now. Like,
I think he's taking enough time off.
I'll just, give you a little bit.
Yeah,
here,
I think he's taking enough time off to come back and really bless us with some dope stuff. And I think 3, I'm hoping we get 3 different things, like a stand-up, maybe something like a Halloween special or something like that, or a Christmas special, and then like
a Halloween comedy special or something?
Yeah, I mean, it could be an episode, any episode he makes up. I mean, whatever he makes up is most likely going to be funny. It's going to have layers to it, and it's gonna step on a couple toes.
It's a socially aware.
Yeah, so I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be dope. I can't wait to see it. But yeah, man, I think this is gonna be great. I think this is gonna be great for comedy in general.
I'll take 3. Usually when you're on your knees, they don't give you gum.
It's anthrax, man. Oh man. So anyway,
I smell a hint of cocoa butter and disdain. We must have us a nigger. Have you taken a look at yourself lately? Not according to this hat.
Oh, man. So anyway, guys, that is our time. From us to you, we're saying peace. But before we get out of here, I gotta say, Avery, where can the wonderful people on the interwebs find you?
The interwebs can find me at WRIR.org, listening to their wonderful radio of diverse topics and music. I do production there, not making music, but production of the shows, of some of the shows. Not just me, I'm on the production team, so you might hear me and don't know. I help put that together. And I got something bubbling up in the near future, so be on the lookout.
Cool. Well, for me, you know where you can find me at, ThatNERDSoul.com. Go there, all my videos are there from the first to the very latest. And don't forget to check out shop.thatnerdsoul.com. Pick yourself up a t-shirt player, and don't forget one for my playettes. After you do that, come back here, like, comment, and subscribe. That's right. That's the only way that I can show people that you like the content that I'm bringing. And then don't forget to share That Nerd Soul, because they can't be stingy with that Nerd Soul. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. Don't be stingy. And before we bounce, we got to say a big special thanks to Capital Ale House, downtown Richmond. So gracious for hosting us. And of course, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And this is us to you saying, peace. You name it.